a typical table project like this, there's some very basic requirements. But when we look at it, we're looking at something very different than just the simple, basic practical requirements. So in this case, because Tracy is in a chair, we want to make sure that it's something she can enjoy. So some of the first thoughts I had building this table for Tracy in her wheelchair were that it has to work for her in a way that's not going to be distracting, that's not going to be problematic from a practical point of view, because it's all about her just being able to enjoy a cup of coffee or a muffin with her husband in the kitchen. But it also has to accommodate the practical side of her wheelchair. So when I'm thinking about a piece of furniture and designing it, it's not just about the visual, it's about the experience. And the experience is how things sound, how things feel, how they smell, how it fits into a room, what it looks like in peripheral vision, not just in focused vision. I love the textures, I love the mark of the hand. This is a very human thing. If you look at it, it's not regular. It's an irregular perfection because it's done by a very skilled hand, but it's not a machine process. So one of my favorite woods is walnut, and these are slabs of walnut that came from an urban tree. It works beautifully. It has a very soft, very gentle, but very rich personality. Color-wise, I just love the color as well. The T-shaped base was designed primarily as a way of getting a stable base that could be pushed against the wall. I wouldn't use a base like this for a table that was out in a space. It's definitely designed to go against a wall and then have clearance so that there aren't legs here that can be run into, bumped. Just being able to come in at any normal curve of motion and knowing that this leg is going to clear the foot pedals and all of those practical considerations. So I knew that Tom and Tracy had this cane Tom's dad actually made out of this piece of twisted sapling that had a vine growing around it, and they just loved this kind of organic shape. It brought to mind this piece of lilac that I've had floating around the shop for a few years looking for a place, so it was natural to use that for their table. It's just simply a matter of taking it and saying, this is something that I want to be an object that is delightful to the people that own it. One of the people that owns it has to be able to access it in a chair, so the two just have to work together.